Montana Jordan's Georgie took one step closer to becoming the tire magnet depicted in The Big Bang Theory in the Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 finale. As he bought the tire shop from Mandy's dad, Jim Will Sasso, the change was set up in the season's penultimate episode, which saw Jim considering a potential sale of the store, citing that Georgie Sr., Lance Barber, was younger than him when he died. While Jim considered an offer from his rival, Georgie steps up in the finale with an offer to buy the shop, a choice that EP Steve Holland said comes out of Georgie's youthful confidence. He just jumps in and believes he can do it, Holland told The Wrap, adding that there's a bit of Georgie in Jordan himself as the young Sheldon actor jumped into multi-camera production for the spin-off series without hesitation. Georgie just feels like he can jump into something and work really hard at it, and he can succeed, Holland said. I don't think this will always hold true, but so far, life has taught him that. Ruben, Jesse Prez, jumps in to provide the rest of the offer with Georgie, marking an unprecedented sign of trust after seeing Ruben grumble about Georgie's seniority at the tire shop due to his familial relationship with Jim. Holland noted the shift came out of a desire to weave in work stories with what's going on at home for Georgie and Mandy, Emily Osment with Georgie and Ruben, who Holland said don't necessarily love each other that much, becoming business partners. Holland teased a new dynamic going into Season 2, full of opportunities for stories. This interview has been edited for length and clarity. It was more than just that she's working with her ex, it was the fact that she had been doing it and keeping it from him that makes him less oak with it. Georgie is young. He doesn't have nearly as much experience in life and in relationships as Mandy, and I think that might be a little bit of an insecurity for him. As much as we play Georgie as being driven and responsible and mature, he's still 20. He's still pretty young and not super experienced at life and relationships, and his jealousy felt real. I think it's always going to be a part of their relationship. 11 years is a pretty big age gap, especially where they're at in life. The interesting thing about their relationship and those two actors who have that actual age gap in life is they don't look like it. You have to almost remind the audience sometimes that there's this age gap here, because when you see them together, they look like a great couple. It doesn't look like one of them is so much younger than the other. I think they're both getting into this thing over their heads. I think Georgie is brash and full of confidence, but he's never run a big business before, and he and Ruben don't always get along. Ruben probably feels rightly that he should be the senior partner. He makes the joke about it in the finale, but he's got more experience. He's working on his degree and he doesn't take Georgie very seriously, so I think there's going to be a lot of fun opportunities for conflict there.